Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome on in to the Diesel Sports Simulation Stadium. We are live for UFC Brawl 26. Gadelha versus Dern. Tonight, 2 title matches on the line. The Featherweight Championship in the co-main event. Alexander Volkanovski takes on Arnold Allen, as Arnold Allen is 2-0 so far in the simulation. He is trying to win his first Featherweight Championship, and of course, as you can see in the main event, the Strawweight Championship is on the line, as Mackenzie Dern challenges Claudia Gadelha. 7 matches on the card tonight. Tonight, we're going to start in the bantamweight division. We're going to send it to the guys down octagon size. Rules real fast before we get started. Rules of the cage. Everything is computer versus computer. This is strictly a simulation series, as if we ourselves are creating the card. So it is computer versus computer. We control nothing, so let's head it down to the cage for the first match of tonight's event.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Elliott. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the wild man out of Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City, Missouri, Tim Elliott. He has won 3 of his last 4. He's got a lot of momentum coming in here tonight, and it's been a long time since he fought Demetrius Johnson competitively, I might add, for the UFC Flyweight Championship. He believes if he can get a submission win tonight in this matchup, he could be next for a shot at the UFC Flyweight title. Swing and a miss by Tim Elliott. Well, he's a BJJ guy, but he looked like a collegiate wrestler there. Early action, beautiful takedown, and now it's up to his opponent to make the adjustment.
He's going to have to make a lot of adjustments. He's the more well-rounded guy. He should be the one with the more complete skill set. He's got to stay at range if he wants to stay upright.
Short elbows, short elbows. Cruz is in half guard now.
He's getting him out here.
Stay focused on the ground.
Oh.
Back mount now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Elliott.
Now he's going full mount.
Excellent ground and pound here by Tim Elliott. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Just work.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Elliott.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Nice.
And right into side control.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Wow, what a head kick. Takedown defense holds up.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Hands high, chin's low. Protect yourself.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Back to the jab now.
Good shot, good shot.
Barely missed on an uppercut right over the inside.
Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Elliott. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big shot to the head. Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
All right, so there it is. Ties him up in the clinch once again. And DC, strategically, clearly, this was part of the plan.
He spoke about takedowns and really slowing the fight down. This is a way to slow a fight down. Get to that clinch and control every aspect of the fight. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Elliott. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Hammer fist here by Elliott. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. So a much different approach for him here in this second. Oh, play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Side kick, well done. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent.
Oh! He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, that lead right will work. Nicely done there by Cruz.
Oh, great entry.
Nice positional control here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Elliott. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nicely done. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Final seconds here. Takes his back now. Round three next.
Sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Looping left hand misses the target. Useful hook there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Yet another knee landed there by Tim Elliott. Oh, how many knees can one man take? Cruz's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. Nice 1-2 there.
Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, not ideal to spend this waste much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Elliott. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got his back.
Great shot from the top position.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Cruz is back in full mount. That's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Cruz is right back to the full mount. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Cruz has got full mount now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop the snap.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Relentless pressure from the top by Dominic Cruz. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cruz.
Oh, right into mount.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and both guys had good spots in the fight. No one was able to do anything sustained that allowed for them to separate and distance themselves. Tremendous fight. very evenly matched, and we knew that coming in.
So we have a draw here in the opening contest, which is history. This is the first draw in UFC Brawl history. So very history was made tonight so far. All right, let's start the main card. We are going to head to the women's strawweight. Amanda Ribas is 1-1, and Rodriguez is 1-0. Head back down to the cage, octagon side. Guys, take over.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marina Rodriguez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready, fight. Ready.
Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here tonight.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards, 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands?
Marina Rodriguez gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Big power shot there. Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor earlier in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. Her understanding of how to move defensively whenever she gets hit with a takedown attempt. Beautiful to see her evolution inside the octagon.
So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, guillotine here. My God, she's got it very tight.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Ribas. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Ribas is right back to the full mount here. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound. Nice transition.
Rodriguez is in half guard, making all these shots count. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Rodriguez. All right, so now she's in the dominant position after a beautiful reversal on the ground. Hibas is back in half guard.
And now she's in mount. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hibas. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Hibas is able to flatten her out. She could be in real trouble now.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
This is a terrible position.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Round 2 is next.
Okay, you lost that round. Settle down. Just listen, okay? You're going to stick to striking, and you're going to win this with leg kicks. You cannot handle your leg.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. For a moment there in the previous round, it looked like we wouldn't get here. The submission attempt failed. Gotta think there's more where that came from here.
Great submission attempt, but her opponent is so skilled and she has such great submission defense, she was able to slip out and continue to fight from the top position.
Oh, there's a big overhand.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
And she misses with the left punch there. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hibas.
Oh, my goodness, she's on the arm.
Ooh, she's got it tight.
She's working hard for the arm bar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
She's still working hard for the submission here.
She's like a dog on a bone.
Oh, she's got her back.
Got to be careful here.
Rodriguez is back into full guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Good work from the top here by Hibas. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. Rodriguez is in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here. She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hibas. She's got her back now. Hibas is able to flatten her out. This could be real trouble now. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land. Oh, nice.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Oh.
90 seconds to go in round 2. That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cutman's actually getting excited. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Beautiful transition. Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Two rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready?
Third round underway. Hibas gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. That's good defense to get that guard up. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, big head kick there. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that
Straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night. Beautiful.
Rodriguez is in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hibas.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hebus. All right, huge pop from the crowd as she gets back to her feet. Gotta think she's gonna go for it here.
You knew that she had to be standing if she wanted a chance to win this fight. She has got to find the finish. She's got to go out on her shield here.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She's a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration when she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round.
Oh, nice hook.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Nice pass.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rodriguez.
Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Oh, there you go.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Well, there is gonna be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Amanda Hebus.
Well, she is smiling ear to ear, and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really, everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on Fight Night.
Sometimes you could say a lot of things, and you're not sure it's actually going to happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Johnny Walker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Magomed and Goliath.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's the oncoming light heavyweight force, Magomed Ankalaev, getting ready to go here at the start of this round. Many believe at some point in the not-too-distant future, this is a man who will have 12 pounds of UFC gold wrapped around his waist. A lot of folks expect that he's going to go to the wrestling here tonight in this matchup, but he wasn't so sure. He believes their striking is a dead heat, and he believes that if he can get a knockout here tonight, he might just get that phone call for a UFC title shot his next time out. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Inside leg kick is there. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but...
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
I mean, right away, no feeling in the process. These boys just weren't starting fighting.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
Ankalaev gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Just misses with the left hook. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one.
Big kick lands.
So the numbers continuing to pile up here. 33 total strikes have already connected for Johnny Walker. Able to land there with the straight left. And just misses with that big right hand. Nice punch there by Magomed Ankalaev. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Ankalaev's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Walker gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Good block.
2 minutes now to go in round one.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Ankalaev's really limping now. Clearly the leg kicks have had the desired effect. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Nice jab.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position go.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Oh, nice.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Well, Johnny Walker looking fluid and powerful here early. Well, Johnny Walker looking pretty fluid and powerful here early, DC. And I guess here's hoping that if he does win tonight, he doesn't injure himself celebrating after the fact. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch.
About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice leg kick.
Big head kick. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stint.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me. Going down.
Walker's shot is blocked. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to... Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Good straight hand there by Magomed Ankalaev. Walker's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Spinning back fist.
Nice looping punch.
That kick blocked by Ankalaev. Misses with the right hand. Oh, he's got him here.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
He's having his way with him here.
That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Back to his feet. 15 seconds remain in the round. Power straight there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Walker's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Trying to establish that jab once again. And the switch kick lands.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Ankalaev's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Walker gets tattooed by that straight punch. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still...
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
That was nice.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Walker. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Walker's, all right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Ankalaev. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get...
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed. But, I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Magomed Ankalaev.
All right, so a big win by stoppage for him here tonight, champ. And Really a lot of stylistic challenges in this matchup, fighting a credentialed boxer, and not only emerges with the win, but gets the finish to boot.
It was overwhelming. He overwhelmed him from the start of the fight. He just showed him that you cannot have one single skill if you hope to be successful in the UFC. He showed what mixed martial arts truly is.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Nato Volcano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateus Gamer!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. We'll see how Poland's Mateusz Gamrot handles this particular stylistic challenge. We have seen him really excel in matchups like this. Was so good in transition and emerging on the scorecards against Arman Tsarukyan in what was his first UFC main event. And now with the target on his back, we'll see if Gamrot can deliver yet again. Gamrot going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Strong roundhouse kick there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Moicano. Oh, back to the head kick now. Nice straight there by Moicano. Oh, that's a nice combination and not just a two-piece either. All right, early action here and a nice job. He's left with his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out? We might get a stoppage here soon.
Guillotine choke. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gamrot.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Moicano getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that ends the fight.
Gamrot gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
What a nasty high kick.
Back and forth we go. Takedown defense holds up.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Lands a good series of kicks here. Under 2 minutes to go. Beautiful. Now some separation.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gully is tight.
He's out. What's this defense on display?
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky I have.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gamera.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Side control now. 20 seconds left.
Keep going, that's it. Muito bom.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now. Gamrot's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Let the bodies hit the floor. What a round. Multiple knockdowns. Amazing to think he didn't get him out of there, but he came pretty damn close.
Oh, definitely let the bodies hit the floor. There was one guy's body hit the floor over and over and over again. So he showed tremendous toughness. But for his opponent, he has to be seeing stars in his eyes because he understands with this type of performance, he puts Dana White on notice. He puts Sean Shelby on notice. He puts the fans on notice. Everybody's excited about him because they know we have an exciting knockout finisher right in the midst of our presence.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. That's the biggest shot of fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Gamrot goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, so strong in positions. He does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Good work from the top here by Gamera. Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And again shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff. Oh, big shots from the top.
There it is. Now he's running them out.
Changing the position.
What a strike from off of his back.
In the half guard. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Moicano's back in full mount. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gamera.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Stop!
All right, listen, man. We are down in this fight. You have to dig. It's gut check time. We got to get out there and outwork this guy. I need everything caught.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, D. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, he's out. All right, side control now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Getting them out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is,
ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
That submission is tight.
Nice work, guys.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, he's setting up a sub attempt.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you're fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Moicano's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain. Trying for a submission here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. Nice shots landing from the top position. Nice.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Moicano getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gamera. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Hinata Moicano!
All right, no suspense as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. A clear decision victory for him here tonight. And jiu-jitsu at this level, even when the finish doesn't materialize, really fun to watch.
It is, you know, and you really do have to try and take it all in, because there are a lot of things that happen subtle, very subtle inside the octagon. And this guy is a master of manipulating the next movement. And at the next movement, bang, there he is to stop it. What a fantastic performance.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner,
Howdy! The Body! Gadelha!
and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Matt the Steamroller Frivola!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, round 1, Matt the Steamroller Frivola. Most of his fights do not go the distance, so this would be the time to have your eyes peeled. All of that being said, Frivola was preaching patience this week, DC. Don't shoot the messenger, but perhaps we'll see a more calculated, methodical, poised effort out of Matt Frivola, just given what happened against Benoit Saint-Denis. But oftentimes it is hard for a Tiger to change his stripes. Nice leg kick there by Pimblett. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Checks the right kick.
Clean punch. Those are big strikes.
Beautiful kick to the body. Well, that'll work. Counter jab to the head by Frivola. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Nice.
And now that jab starting to get established.
He passes the half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. All right, looks like that dorse is tight. Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away and getting back to his back in order to defend that Dart shoot.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Pimblett.
He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett.
In the half guard.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Pimblett's in half guard now.
Great defense by this fighter.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Pimblett.
Great submission defense.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Paddy Pimblett. Final seconds here of round one.
Nice defense.
Second round, straight ahead.
You won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the jab.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Stuff the takedown, no problem.
Massive elbow to the punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Yeah, left hook found its target. All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
Oh, flying knee to the head.
Nice leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Gadelha gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a somewhat lackluster first round. He has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Looking to set up a knee of his own. Pimlett's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, Superman punch is good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Pimblett. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, Superman punch. Under 2 minutes to go.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that will play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Pimblett's eye is closing up. Unable to land with that punch. There's the kick, it's blocked. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Pimblett.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, huge left. Pimblett goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there. Fivola's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about. Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, good defense, yes.
20 seconds to go, round two. Pimblett's got the full mount. Final seconds here of round two.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, round three coming up next. Fivola's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, big left. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, high kick.
Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of help.
Oh, another one.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they were doing. Nice leg kick.
Straight to the body.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
This is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Well, the cut man. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Well, Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Out of range with that one. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Pimblett. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye, because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commission will come in and say enough is enough, we have to stop this fight.
Pimblett's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. Back to the feet now. Oh, big left hook there. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, it is time for the first of our two title matches tonight. Here's the co-main event for the Featherweight Championship. Alexander Volkanovski defends against Arnold Allen.
All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made. And tonight, he is the best featherweight the UFC had.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger. And I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better, even as the champion, is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse. Strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC featherweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arnold Almighty Allen. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Early round action with the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. Lands the right punch and follows it up with a nice left hand. Nice sequence there by Allen. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski's such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Oh, Volkanovski circling towards the left now. Oh, what a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh! It's a right hand.
Oh, hard elbow in tight, and a great way for him to start there against a very talented kickboxer on the other side.
And you would expect that from the kickboxer, but this guy's so well-rounded, he can do everything, and he understands that throwing punches in close are very difficult. So he went to the elbow, shortened everything up, and landed a beautiful strike. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Allen.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Volkanovski.
Another one. He's got that single collar tie.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Allen.
Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, no!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself.
Fighters inverted now.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. Nice shot there by the champ.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hits.
Ground and pound. The hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Volkanovski.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. 2 minutes. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Allen. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, Volkanovski's back in full mount. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under a minute now to go.
Let's work.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Big shots landed by him now. Final seconds here in round one. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that right now. Just
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Second round underway. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Volkanovski gets caught by the straight punch. Looks as though he's dealing with a cut above the eye here. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Lands a quick jab.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
Oh! He's hurt. He's wobbling. That leg kick hurt.
keep your distance now. Drop the leg.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He used that to slow Max down, get him out of his conventional stance, and make him fight in a stance that he's not used to. And Volkanovski was able to walk away with the belt on that night.
Oh, right hook attempt. No good.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
champ there. Sliding back out.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut. He's got to start throwing now.
Volkanovski's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Allen.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Drops a bomb now.
30 seconds to go.
In the half guard.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Allen. 15 seconds. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, round two is over, and Volkanovski's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead, you don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with. Or you don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Heavy on the cut, heavy on the cut.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Oh, he lands a hook. Beautiful Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut...
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard.
Oh, great submission defense. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Shot is blocked there by Allen. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Checks that leg kick. Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
Oh, another strike targeting that bruised area on the calf. He hit all meat there.
I mean, just dug that shin into the calf. You can see the impact. He turned his hip over, and he landed with all of his power. Great strike. You better start to check kicks.
Hands on your face.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Boom, jab.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. A swing and a miss by Allen. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Lands with the ground and pound.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
10 seconds to go.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
All right, here is round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, he continues to land a high number number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, he's wobbled now. Nice jab there.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, he's had a big knee to the body. We'll see if he can follow up.
Oh, look at that right hand there. Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, a big left hand. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Oh, good block there. Volkanovski's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Volkanovski's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it.
Fight for that wrist control now.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh, Volkanovski's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. And there it is! Alexander, the Great.
Jeez Louise.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, well, more often than not, if you bet on Volkanovski, you are lining your pockets. That is the case once again tonight. Outstanding TKO for the featherweight king.
He looked phenomenal. He looked like a guy that has every intention of never losing a fight. He has not lost in so long, but he is trying to continue to set the bar for everyone that comes behind him.
All right, Alexander Volkanovski wins his second title defense. as he is still your featherweight champion. It is now time for the main event, but before that, we were going to have Tuesday night fights. And the next time the UFC series is live on your TV is February 24th. And it will be Tuesday night fights, February 24th. We'll check out that card in just a little bit. So Tuesday, February 24th will be the next time the UFC Simulation Series is live here on the channel. And in the meantime, here's what's coming up next week on the channel. For the rest of this week, you will see the AT&T Pebble Beach Ranked Tours. Round 1 was today on Thursday, round 2 tomorrow, and round 3 and 4 during the weekend. You'll also see another Far Cry video, Far Cry 5, and you'll also see another Bioshock video coming next week. Next Tuesday, the 17th of February, we will be doing Battlefield 6 Season 2, so we'll get ready for that. And then next Thursday, 1 week from today, that is, what is that, February 19th? February 19th, which is a Thursday night, will be NXT Stand and Deliver as we finish up WWE 2K25. 3 straight weeks of wrestling on Thursday night fights as we open up and get ready for WWE 2K26. And that'll be on March 6th. But in the meantime, we have a title match to get to for tonight. The Women's Strawweight Championship is on the line. Mackenzie Dern challenges Claudia Gadelha for the Strawweight Championship. Both women come in at both women are undefeated. Claudia is 3-0. Mackenzie Dern is 2-0. She is the current number 1 contender. Let's head down to the octagon for the main event for tonight.
Well, when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter. And she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. All right, well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the incumbent, the woman who has reigned over this division for some time.
Everybody's chasing her, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She wants to be the hunted, because in that is fear. And in that fear, it leads her to prepare better. It makes her get better every single day she steps into the training room. She told us, even though we were impressed in the last fight, it's going to be much better tonight as she holds on to her championship belt.
You're exactly right. She was a little bit critical of that last outing, despite the public's appreciation of it. She believes she can take her game to a next level here tonight and get a finish against the #1 contender. All right, ready to go here at the Big A, the Honda Center in Anaheim, the Duck Pond. Both fighters have entered the octagon. Could be one of the more important fights of this or any calendar year.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight.
Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mackenzie Dern. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Claudia Gadelha.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. As strong and conditioned as any strawweight on the roster, here's Claudia Gadelha. Round 1 is underway. She's gotten off to some very good starts in the UFC. As the champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Gadelha will go for the takedown early. We'll see how soon she shoots here tonight. Well, she told us on Thursday it was all about action and activity in the clinch, and to that end, lands a nice punch there.
She knows where she wants to be, and she puts her opponent right where she needs. Big counter right hand.
Oh, beautiful sequence by her there. Gets her opponent thinking about the hands, changes levels, and puts her on her rear end.
Go high and low. You got to mix it up, trick your opponent. She did that beautifully right now. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Gadelha. All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often. And there you go, again, half guard.
Dern's back in full guard.
Trying to recover full guard there. And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Gadelha's in half guard. All right, she's got north-south position now. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. As she gets out.
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Gadelha. Full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard. then continue to try to advance to either get off great ground and pound.
She's setting up a submission here.
Fantastic takedown lands.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Gadelha's has got full mount now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Gadelha.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Gadelha going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
And now she has her back.
Dern's going for a choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
This is a terrible position.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2. Next round is now underway. She certainly had her hands full in that previous round. Her opponent just kept coming with the subs, but unable to get the finish, at least to this point.
Her submission defense is held up. She's so prepared for this fight. It can show it with all those submission attempts being defended.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one on to finish the fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Gadelha. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Good work from the top here by Gadelha. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Gadelha's back inside control here.
She's nasty on the ground. And now she's cut her, and it looks like it excites her.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rub.
High elbow guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
There's the top. Holy smokes. Your winner by submission. What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Mackenzie Dern.
Well, there is a new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. She comes in here tonight. She didn't want to over-respect the champion, and as such, she's able to get the win by way of submission. A major result here tonight that figures to send a ripple through the rest of this division. There is a new queen in the UFC at 115 pounds.
Mackenzie Dern gets the submission. And she is now the UFC Strawweight Champion. That will conclude here. UFC Brawl 26. Big matchup. Big matchup. The fight of the night and the performance of the night. It's all in one there, as you can see that one. And the sub of the night. Goes to Mackenzie Dern. All right, that will do it for me tonight. Once again, Tuesday, February 24th, UFC Fight Night. It's basically UFC Clash. And here's the card for UFC Clash on the 24th, live from Las Vegas. Lauren Murphy takes on Manon Fiorot. Derek Lewis takes on Aleksei Olenek. Jamie Rivera takes on Marlon Vera. And in the main event, Valentina Shevchenko takes on Mariana Moores. All right, that'll do it for me, guys. I will see you Tuesday night for Battlefield 6. Enjoy all the content coming and on the channel now. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great evening.